Yeah, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this beautiful money-making Wednesday, last day of the year, man, 2025. What a year it's been. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm glad to see it end. 2026 is here on the horizon. We got a good card today. We got a good card, a good handful of games, and I got a good crew to help me break them down, man. Money-making Wednesday. Got college football today, some bowl games, college football playoff game. We got a full card of NBA. Feel like damn near everybody playing today. NHL got a decent card, and college basketball got some good games as well. So, here to help y'all break it down, give y'all our thoughts, opinions, and get y'all in and out of here. Chris, good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing all right. I thought you were going to throw to me after you said a good handful, and then you just decided to talk a little bit longer, but that's okay. Now, I'm coming off a rough day yesterday, 1-4, but I feel like the reads were right. I got the meaningless 3 finally got me. Florida State. I had North Carolina minus 14.5. They get to 16. They're chasing that cover the entire way. They get there with like 8 seconds left, and I'm like, oh no, they're gonna jack up a shot. And it was in the air. I'm like, it's going in. And sure enough, UNC wins by 13. But it's okay. You know what? We're back on track. I don't know what the hell Gonzaga was doing yesterday. They played with their food. All of a sudden, they beat San Diego by 7. They were up by 25 at one point in the second half and just took their foot off the gas. But that's fine. Like you said, great card today. Lock it in. Got a lot of plays I like. So ready to break down the card and help everybody make some money.
Let's do it. Tony T, good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing well. Yeah, I won one day yesterday. Those Grizzlies got done me dirty, man. Couldn't get it done against Philly, but I did get it home with Illinois to get it done there against Tennessee. College football, just got to really do a lot of digging, looking for these opt-outs, who's playing, who's not, find a little motivation. And I think you got to really scale back your bets this bowl season. But there are some nuggets out there.
Yes. We'll talk about a couple of those games today. I went 1-1 yesterday as well. I went 0-1 in the NBA. I had the Lakers. Trash. And then college hoops, I didn't end up putting Louisville in, so that saved me from the losing day. Shout out Louisville, beat up on Cal. So that was my day yesterday, 1-1. Ready to end the year, man. I mean, this was not the year I wanted it to be. I got smoked, really, the last couple months. Y'all know I've always been 100% transparent. I ain't ran from it. I've come here every day and tell y'all what it is and what it ain't. So I'm just ready for it to end, and I'm ready to get back on track. And I think today's a really good day to do that. So let's do it. Let's break down today's card, man. Let's do it. I'm still a little bit under the weather, man, so I probably won't be doing too much extra talking. Just ready to get y'all the information y'all need to know and get y'all in and out of here. So let's do it. We got a game starting in about 40 minutes or so. College football. Good one, too. Vandy versus Iowa. The Hawkeyes. So let's do it. Let's break it down. Let's hop in. We got we'll start in college football. Oops. There we go. We got Iowa versus Vandy. This line has been going down. It's now 3. I see for Vandy, total 45.5. We'll do all of the bowls in one, and then we'll save the Miami, Ohio State by itself, I guess. Arizona Duke, they battling it out. Arizona State and Duke, I'm sorry. Duke laying 3 in the Tony Tiger Sun Bowl. I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach.
Cheese. I was so excited when I saw this.
I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach. Man, we got the Cheez-Its Bowl. My Hook'em Horns battling it out with the Michigan Wolverines. This line has come down. I now see 6.5 for Texas. We got Nebraska and the Utes. Utah laying 14, total 50.5. Are the four smaller bowls before we get to the college football playoff game later tonight, which is, of course, the U. Canes battling it out with the Ohio State. Chris, we'll start with you, sir. How you feeling today in college football bowls?
For the bowl games, I will say I would stay as far away from that Michigan-Texas game as you can. This game is the opt-out bowl, just with how many pieces are moving around. The one I will go with here for a free play, though, is Duke laying the points against Arizona State. If you know, you know. Jeff Sims is going to be starting for Arizona State. And while Sims had a couple of good games, he's still Jeff Sims. He still couldn't cut it at Georgia Tech, couldn't cut it at Nebraska. He's brutal. And the way you want to beat Duke is through the air. And I don't trust, Arizona State to do that. Jordan Tyson, their best receivers, opted out. Their starting running back, Malik Brown's opted out. Duke's already said they're getting Darian Mensah back, so that's a big thing. They've got quarterback continuity. I'm going to roll with Duke here. I know Kenny Dillingham's a solid coach. I thought that he was going to take the Michigan job, but he's staying at Arizona State. But I think that Duke finds a way to get it done here. So I'm going to take Duke. I'm going to lay the points. Or if you want to just take the money line, use it as a parlay piece, you could do that too. But I think Duke wins it here.
All right. From Chris Ruffalo. Tony T, how you feeling in the bowls today?
Yeah, bowl games. To me, it's Iowa. I stay away. The line moved too much. You could have had 5.5. Now it's 3.5. So it's no play for me in that one. Vandy has a 16-point loss against a playoff team. Iowa has been competitive against playoff teams. I understand the move. I agree with Chris. Give me the Sun Devils here. They have pretty much their offensive weapons for Mensah in this game. Their coaching is intact here, both offensive and defensive coordinators here. I'll take them in this spot. Too many opt-outs for ASU, and I don't like the quarterback. Jeff Sims says 50% completion rate. Give me Duke in that one. And in, the Cheez-Its Bowls turned into the Lactate Bowl with all the opt-outs here. In this one, I could only look at Michigan here plus the 7 in this one. I don't like the quarterback, Arch Manning. He's not a very accurate quarterback. It's been inefficient against the 4 playoff teams he's faced. I'll look at Michigan here at the points. And I cannot take Nebraska. I would lean on Utah. And this Nebraska team's bad. I mean, they've got a lot of opt-outs. Raiola just left the program. I mean, this dude was a highly coveted freshman quarterback and played again this year and just left. And Latifah is Queen Latifah is quarterback. I don't want Queen Latifah in this one, so I'll take Utah on this one.
And they lost their running back too, Nebraska.
Yes,
So I did the video for that game.
Utah lost their coach though, right? He in Michigan.
Yeah,
but the defensive coordinator has been named the head coach, so it's not like a substitute teacher. It's just the replacement.
Yeah, I think it's like one of those things where they rally behind the guy that's staying within the program, and like Nebraska's running back, the next guy up had 16 carries this season, like the next guy in rushing. So their ground game's gone.
Yeah, and Utah, if you look at their scores, they pounded teams this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll look for a pounding here.
Hashtag we cover.
Fair enough. Give me Vandy. Now that the line is dropped, give me Vandy. I always wanted Vandy. Vandy's the better football team. And now that the line is reflective of that, if they give me 2.5 under a field goal, sign me up. So I'm going to wait right until kickoff to see if I can get 2.5. If I can't get 2.5, I might just go money line. Because Vandy is the better football team. They are the better football team. It's just a matter of, like Tony T said, if you wanted Iowa, you missed the boat. And now I'm just buying back on the other side. So I think it's been to me, it's just an overcorrection, and I'm now taking the better team at a good price. So I'm well aware of all the opt-outs and everything like that, but I'm still rocking with Vandy. I think they close out. This is their best season ever, huh?
Yeah, so, I can't even think any time in my lifetime when they were good, to be honest with you. A few times.
Exactly. So I think they close it out on a good note. Their coach coming back next year. Vandy's not a program to me that's just going to come out here and not try. That's not Vandy. So give me Vandy, straight up money line. We'll see what happens. If I can get 2.5 before kickoff, that's where I'd rather be, though. I'm cool on Duke, Arizona State. I did wake up feeling the cheesiest coach. Cheese. Now under a touchdown, give me Texas, bro. We are so much better than Michigan. It's not even funny. We're so much better than Michigan.
You like the Texas freshmen versus the freshmen for Michigan?
Yeah, and it's not a premium play. I didn't put it in as a premium. I only got one play as a premium in college football today, and it is in that in the actual college football playoff game. But I do like Texas today. I just think they're better than Michigan. They should have been a playoff team. And I know they got a lot of opt-outs. I know they got a lot of people missing. But I think Sarkisian comes out here today and tries to prove a point. I just think he's an asshole and tries to prove a point today and lights up Michigan.
He fired his coach. He fired his a lot of his defensive coaches.
So it looks like Arch is going to go. I still think Arch is really good. Like, I think a lot of people still looking at Arch through who he was the first 3-4 games of the season and not necessarily who he was during the latter part of the season. You start really stack up Arch's numbers against some of the best quarterbacks in the nation, and you'll be kind of surprised how well he played down the second half of the season. And I think next year he's going to be bona fide, clear-cut, the best quarterback in college football. I think a lot of people wrote him off too early, and I think this is another spot today where he comes out and balls. He's not chasing anything. He's just chasing a legacy, and it's been everybody been saying he's going to leave Texas, all that. Nah, bro, he's in it for the love of the game. And I think the love of the game today propels the Longhorns to a solid win. So give me the Longhorns. If you can get, I think you can get 7. If you can get that 6.5 at even money, I love that even more. It's not a premium style play for me today, though. And yeah, college football playoff game. Y'all got any thoughts? Ohio State in the U? Chris?
Yeah, I went back and forth on the side. I think I ended up settling on Miami in a lean. I think I'm stronger on the under, though. 40.5 is a low total, but what's Ohio State been doing all season long is, relying on their defense to win games and win low-scoring battles. And, what's a Miami team that just scored 10 points in a win against Texas A&M going to do here against this Ohio State defense? It's still one of the best in the country, like it or not. They still are. And I think that as far as the other side goes, Miami is one of the best pass rushers in the country. Their front seven is insane. And I think they're going to wreak havoc on this Ohio State offensive line. Like it or not, I keep going back to it. Ohio State did not run the football that well this season. So at least some of the worst running I've seen from an Ohio State team in years past. And I think this is going to be like a 21-17 or 20-17 kind of game. So I like the under, and I lean towards Miami in the points.
22, you got any thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I look at the points with Miami here. As Chris said, I think a close game here, but Ohio State didn't face very many good quarterbacks. I mean, the Big Ten is full of a lot of bad quarterbacks, the Big Ten's there. But when they did face decent quarterbacks in Indiana and Washington, we were able to see some movement in the passing game, and that's what I'm thinking here from Atlanta, with Miami, is we're going to get some movement in the passing game here from this Hurricanes team. I have to respect that win at Texas A&M. Texas A&M was a really good offensive team, put up a lot of numbers, and they were able to stymie them, giving up just 3 points on that road there. Not liking that. What is there's Jay there. So I'll look here at the Miami here at the plus points.
Homework for today. Everybody's so in love with that Texas A&M team and their offense and all that. Pull up Marcell's Reed's numbers full season. Pull up Arch Manning's numbers full season. I guarantee you will be surprised. You're going to be like, oh, shit, maybe I'm just meat riding. And that's what a lot of y'all think are doing. Texas A&M was not that good. I've been telling y'all that all damn season. And they showed it at the end when it mattered most. Their 2 biggest games, what they do, lay a fucking egg. Trash-ass team. Always overrated, always overvalued. Get them hell up out of here. I'm glad they're gone. Now, with that being said, I think Miami in this game is being disrespected. 9.5 based on what? I agree with Chris. I think Chris hit the nail right on the head. I think where this game is going to be won and losses in the trenches, and I don't think Ohio State wins in the trenches like a lot of people think they will. I think Miami will be able to control the line of scrimmage, especially on the defensive side of the ball. I think the best play in this game is just to take the under. I just don't see a whole lot of points being scored. I don't trust Carson Beck. and I don't trust this Ohio State offense. So that's, I think, a really good place to be, is just take the under in this football game. It's going to be kind of like I think that Miami Texas A&M game was, just low scoring, back and forth, defensive, field positioning, all that good stuff. So I'm on the under, and then I'm on Miami plus the 9.5, and I'm on Miami plus the 280, straight up money line. Ohio State, we saw them get exposed against Indiana, and I don't think Indiana's nearly as good in the trenches as Miami is in the skill positions they are. But in the trenches, I don't. There's not too many teams better than Miami in the trenches, and that's why they've been as good as they are. So, yeah, that's kind of my thought process here in this one. Ohio State played a light schedule. Yeah, they beat Michigan. Yeah, they beat my Longhorns in the first game of the season. But even in that game, if you really watch that game, they didn't dominate Texas in that game. They did not. That was Texas' first game of the season on the road at Ohio State. That's the game that kept us out of the playoff, bro. It's sad to see. But even in that game, I did not feel like we were dominated. They won. They beat us. I don't feel like they dominated. I don't see 9.5 here. I just don't see it. I don't see how you see 9.5. I don't see how the book see 9.5. Ohio State feels overrated and overvalued to me. I was at the Cotton Bowl last year. I went to the game last year, my Longhorns versus Ohio State. And, of course, they did show up in a big way late in that game. Ryan Day has coached them pretty well here in these big games of recent. Kind of crazy to say out loud. He's played well in big games against everybody except for Michigan, and this ain't Michigan, so maybe that's your pathway forward in this one. But I think Miami's back, man. I think they're back. I think the U got a chance to win this game. So I want the 9.5. I want the under, and I'm on the plus 280. So kind of my thoughts in this one tonight. We'll see what happens. Just get y'all all my thoughts on it. We'll see. Y'all know I had to come in and get a little more Texas A&M hate. So that's
Show would
college
not be complete without it.
Yeah, well, man. I ain't been able to talk shit in a couple of days, man. I've been sick, so it feels good to talk some shit.
She's like, I haven't been able to talk shit. I haven't been able to talk in the last couple of days.
Money bought them a first-round knockout. That's what money did.
We'll see. The jam session is about to be posted right now, y'all. It's about to be posted, so just calm down. Matter of fact, let me post it right this second.
Got early starts today, too.
Yeah, I know. So that is on me. It's up right now, though. It's posted. But let's talk some college basketball, and then we'll talk NBA. We head to the hardwood college hoops. Let's see what we got over here today. Wake Forest, NC State, Clemson, Syracuse, Virginia Tech, Virginia, Georgia Tech, Duke, Gonzaga, Xavier, DePaul, Villanova, St. John's, Georgetown. These are the big ones. These are the ones I have the graphics for. And then there's a lot of other games mixed in between in here. Tony T, you got any thoughts today? College hoops?
A couple of them early and late. I'm going to bookend this card. I like Wake Forest plus the points. We've seen NC State drop a home game at Kansas in overtime. They had some bad losses on neutrals against Seton Hall and Auburn, kind of a team that's weak on the glass. Wake Forest did battle Michigan to a 1-point overtime loss on a neutral. They do come off a really bad home loss against Vandy 10 days ago. I think they'll bounce back from that. They shoot well at home. They make their free throws. Demon Deacon's a team that forces turnovers offensively and defend the three-point line. I'll take the points here with Wake Forest. And give me Cooley and Georgetown. I know Cooley lost his cool, but we'll take Georgetown here plus the points. Georgetown at home, a good shooting team. St. John's playing their first true road games. I don't like that when teams play the first true road games here in conference. They did drop a home game in 4 on neutral courts. Red Storm has been weak on the defensive glass, but when you look here at St. John's over the past month, just 43% shooting, 34% for three. Georgetown for me at the plus the points.
There you go from Tony T. For me today in college hoops, let's see. I got a couple games that I don't have graphics for, like that North Texas against Memphis. We know the story here. Memphis double-digit favorite. This feels like a 4-point win written all over it. North Texas is a gritty team that typically slows the pace down. I think they can do enough to keep this game within the number. Just think it's too many points to lay with Memphis. You could argue the line says what it says, 5-17, double-digit favorite over the 9-14. The line tells you what you need to know. I don't think that, though. I think Memphis is just overrated and overvalued. That's kind of my thoughts. So I'm going to lean towards North Texas ATS in that one. I would lean on Syracuse money line over Clemson. I like what I'm seeing from Syracuse. I like what I'm seeing from Killian Anthony, even though he's coming off the bench. I think Syracuse is just a better team, and they should win this game over Clemson. Clemson on the road, I want to see what they're talking about. That's all I'm saying. Last time we seen them on the road, they got beat up by Alabama. Syracuse has been playing well. I know they haven't played any real competition of recent, but I think they win this game. That's all I'm saying. We'll see what happens. My favorite game in college hoops today, though. Y'all know what time it is, bro. Y'all know what time it is. It's conference basketball time. And y'all know what we do as soon as we hit conference basketball. We fade the hell out of DePaul. Like, it's just that simple. It's really that simple. As soon as we get to conference play, we fade the shit out of DePaul. We've been doing it for the last 3 seasons. It's been one of the most profitable things we've done. I think Villanova takes these boys so far behind the woodshed. DePaul, already 0-2 in conference play? I think they'll be 0-3 after today. I love Villanova. Later 12.5.
We've almost done it for the whole of the last 3 years. There's some people that didn't. From a certain text message.
Oh, DePaul.
Okay, so I will say that Clemson-Syracuse game, if it's played, because it might be postponed or canceled because of like insane snow. I like the under, and I do lean towards Clemson. Only because I don't think Syracuse has played a tough team since the Eisenhower administration. And the problem is that Syracuse is the worst free throw shooting team in the country. 59%. So if this is a close game, which it looks like it's going to be with a lower total and the line kind of flipping back and forth, I want the team that's going to hit their free throws, and Clemson does it about a 74% clip. So I'll roll with Clemson and the under in that one, again, given that game ends up being played. But scrolling through the card, I'm going to take Charleston Southern. Did me right against Richmond. I'm backing them here against Gardner-Webb, who's been absolutely brutal this season. The majority of their losses have come by double digits. And I think that Charleston Southern just a far better team. 5-3 against the spread on the road. I'm gonna fade Gardner-Webb once again. So give me Charleston Southern there, and you hit the nail on the head. We get into conference play. We fade the lights out of DePaul. I'm gonna go back to the fact that I say every year, the DePaul Blue Demons, since 2005, when they joined the Big East, have had one winning conference season. This team is awful against the rest of the Big East. I think it's going to be no different this year. Give me Villanova. Chris Holtman's not saving this program.
There we go. All right. That is college hoops. Let's go to the NHL, National Hockey League Association, man. NHL. Over there today, we have. Let's see. Everything over moving slow. Sorry.
Do you need me to do it? I got it up.
I got it now. Rangers Capitals Predators, Golden Knights, Lightning, Ducks, Wild Sharks, Jets, Red Wings, Devils, Blue Jackets, Sabres, Stars, Blues, Avalanche, Flyers, Flames, Bruins, Oilers. Chris, Mr. Wraparound, what you thinking?
Yeah, I'm going to lean towards I can't even do it. I'm going to lean towards the Buffalo Sabres against the Dallas Stars. I'm taking a shot on the price here. They're just playing really well. Dallas off back-to-back losses, and right now it's just one of those things where it's just like I'm gonna pay to find out if the Buffalo Sabres are gonna be able to keep this up. Don't know if they will, and it wouldn't surprise me if Dallas won this game. But I'm taking a shot based on the price here. Scanning through the card, I'm gonna go with the Sharks here, plus 1.5 on the money line. I'm also gonna take this game to go to overtime. The last 3 meetings between these two teams have all gone to overtime, but San Jose's actually won both meetings in Minnesota earlier this year. And the Sharks are one of those teams that kind of sneak up on you and, provide value when you least expect it. And, as good as Minnesota's been playing, I've been riding this team a lot as of late. They've been red hot, but I like the price with the Sharks at home. So give me San Jose plus money on home ice.
Tony T, how you feeling? Muted.
He sounds better this way.
Yeah, I like the over here in Sabres and Stars. Buffalo, put the puck on the net, good things happen. And that's what happens for Buffalo. 34 shots on goal, last 2 games, 4 goals in each game. We see Dallas on an overrun as well. Give me the over there with Buffalo and Jays, Dallas Stars. Will they break that win streak?
Stars for me today. Fuck the Sabres. We're the best team in hockey. We can beat up on them. Bounce back game out on. Forget what Chris talking about. And
coming from the guy who can't even bother to say second best team in hockey.
Then
okay, well, we just know what happens at Buffalo when the year changes.
Oh, 100%. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
they'll be out of the playoffs by March.
Usually it's weird. It's like opposite world. This is usually when they're out, but whatever.
If I were to attack plus money in hockey today, you know where I would be. I'd be on them Anaheim Ducks, straight up on the money line. I got to. Lightning, they're just not the same team on the road that they are at home. If this was in Tampa, I would lay minus 180. But outside of Tampa, minus 155 on the road with the Lightning against a Ducks team that's just as good. I think this is a legitimate 50-50 game, and I'm just attacking plus money. It's kind of just my thought process in this one. The Ducks offense, I think, can do enough to win this game. 6.5 total, so that they do expect some goals to be scored here. I'm taking Anaheim plus money. Maybe a lean towards the over. All right. That's NHL. Let's head to the last slot of the day. The NBA.
It's crazy that we're already here. I can't believe it. Like I thought this card was the card feels bigger.
No, I'm kind of speeding through it.
I mean, it is what it is, but it's New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I still kind of feel a little sick, so I think I'll lay down.
I don't blame you.
We got Warriors, Hornets. Warriors laying 6.5, total 233.5. This is the most I've talked in like 4 or 5 days. So it's like,
you're. I can tell. Like you're like me. Like when you want to get out, you just
man. We got the Hawks and the Hornets. I mean, the Hawks and the T-Wolves. T-Wolves laying 5. Magic and the Pacers. Magic laying 3.5. Suns and the Cavs. Cavs laying 6. Spurs and the Knicks. Spurs laying 2. I guess we can split into 2. Chris, how you feeling? Or I'll start. I lean Hornets. I just think I think Charlotte can do enough offensively to keep this game competitive. That's it. That's all. 2 offensive teams. Charlotte, I think, has enough offensive firepower to keep this game competitive. Now that they're back healthy, LaMelo and Brandon Miller back on the floor. I know the Warriors have played good basketball of recent. They've won, 4 of their last 5, but Charlotte Hornets are still a solid ATS team, 17-15 on the season. Home dog, it checks out. I'm gonna lean towards Charlotte. Just think it's the case of too many points. I'm gonna take the Suns. I don't even understand this line here between the Cavs and the Suns. Cleveland is the worst ATS team in the NBA. If you've been Cleveland, you've been lighting money on fire. Terrible as a home favorite this season. As a home favorite, the Cleveland Cavaliers are,
I think it's 5-13.
Or 5-13, sorry. Yeah.
Let's see.
It's bad.
I can tell you exactly what it is. It is home favorite. They are 5-13 ATS. So Suns have won 4 straight. As a road dog, the Suns are 6-6 ATS. I just think this is the case. Too many points. Actually, the Suns got a legitimate chance to win this game outright. I'm just fading Cleveland. That's all. That's it. That's all. And then I like the Spurs here. Bounce back game at home, coming off 2 ugly losses. Revenge game because they lost to this team in the Las Vegas Championship Cup game. Cost them what? Let's just say, what was it? $500,000. So cost them some bread. Revenge angles haven't been the same this year. That's kind of why my season looks the way it looks. But I do like this one. I do think the Spurs are favored in this game for good reason. I'm going to take the Spurs later too. Chris?
I'm agreeing with a lot of what you said. Suns plus the points line doesn't make sense to me. Just fading the worst home favorite and one of the worst ATS teams in the NBA. Phoenix started to play competitive ball on the road. I like them there. Timberwolves laying the 5.5 for me here. I think that the Hawks are in disarray right now. And while Minnesota fully is capable of living up to their namesake of the House of Disappointment, taking the keys because I can't get there with Atlanta. I think Atlanta's a disaster right now. It's this team, they're talking about the a future of trading Trae Young. Minnesota's still got a lot going on, so I'm rolling with the Timberwolves here.
Tony T, how you feeling?
Yeah, I agree here with Charlotte, but you failed to mention the possible rookie of the year. Not cover flag, but Juan Canupo for Charlotte. He's a shooter. When you got all 3 of those guys there, give me Charlotte here plus the points against those old Warriors. They're long on the tooth. I could I'll look for Charlotte here, a team that has hit their threes over the past 2 weeks, 43% from 3. Wow, we got those 3 shooters there today. I like Charlotte here plus the points. Give me the over with Minnesota and Atlanta. Atlanta is the team we love, the team that just can't defend. They can shoot in spurts. We saw them against OKC. What was it? 269 was the number against OKC. So it doesn't matter whether you play good defensive teams, bad defensive teams. When Trae Young's on the court, there's no defense being played. So, hey, maybe we'll see a Duvac and Ivica Duvac and Trae Young trade, because when those guys have been out, the teams have been playing better for some reason there. So I'll go over in that one. And also looking at this Knicks Spurs, it gave me the over in that one as well. I think we'll see some points scored in this one. Knicks have been hitting their threes over the past 2 weeks, 41%, but they're not defending the three very well. The Spurs are a good home shooting team and not defending threes. I like the over there in Knicks and Spurs.
Got the Bulls and the Pelicans. Bulls laying 1. We got the Raptors and the Nuggets. Raptors laying 6.5. Got the Thunder and the Blazers. Thunder laying 15.5. And we got the Bucks and the Wizards. Bucks laying 11. Chris?
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near that Raptors game. I'll tell you that much. Give me the Pelicans. They've been a lot more competitive than an 8-26 team should be. I think this line is very telling that it was even at one point New Orleans is a favorite. The Chicago Bulls, they're 15-17 on the year, but you could easily make a case that this team could be 10-22. They've had a lot of fortunate bounces that have gone their way. And they're 6-4 in their last 10, but it doesn't feel like it for whatever reason. So I think the Pelicans are, live to win this game. I would take whatever points you can get. I'm fine with it. And give me the Bucks. I'm going back to the formula that's worked against the Washington Wizards. You either take the Wizards to win the game outright, or you fade them and lay double digits with the other team. And as long as the Bucks have Giannis in the fold, I'm gonna back the Bucks here against the Wizards. The Wizards and sustained success is not something that you can just put together. So give me the Bucks laying the points.
Tony T.
All right, tell you here what I think here. Yeah, I New Orleans 2-11 on the road. I got to look at Chicago at this price here. I just don't trust. I know Zion. They were better when Zion was coming off the bench. Now they put in the starting rotation. Teams lost 4 straight. Now give me Chicago here in that spot. Yeah, Denver and Toronto. No Jokic for a month. I got to stay away. I know Barrett's back. The Raptors are better with him back, but I'm going to stay away. That looks a little too many points. And Chris is on the money. The Wizards either win games or they lose by double digits. And I'll take Milwaukee here and to cover this number against the Wizards. The Wizards, they'll be the Wizards today. And then Portland and OKC. Portland's playing a little defense. OKC they're not covering. They're not the cover buddies. They cover sometimes cover buddies this year. And I think I'll take Portland with the defense here to get the cover against OKC, who has struggled hitting threes and defending threes over the past couple of weeks. They've missed covers in 5 of 7 with spot support defense. So I will take those Trail Blazers plus the 16 on New Year's Eve.
For me, I'm going to lean towards Denver. I just don't trust the Raptors laying 6.5. I'm well aware of how banged up Denver is. And a lot of the numbers you can't really translate to see how they're going to play without Jokic. They're 1-1 as a road dog this season, 1-1 straight up. Overall, the Nuggets have played really well on the road, and I just feel like this is a spot where the Raptors play with their food, win the game, and may not even win. Like this may be a Jamal Murray legacy game. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, I can see it. Jamal Murray 50.
Wow. Yeah, it will be. I see it with Hardaway, Jones, Watson, and Jonas Valanciunas, the guys behind him, because Denver is everyone else. I think he's the only starter healthy.
Yeah, so I don't love it. It's not a premium, but I do lean Denver. I love the Pelicans here. Bulls are severely banged up. No Giddey, no White. And I think the line tells you what you need to know here. A 15-17 team, only a 1-point favorite over an 8-26 team. Even with the recent form of the 8-26 team, I think the Pelicans come in here and win this game. Looking at this game a little deeper, it's still a bad spot for the Bulls. The Bulls as a home favorite this season, they're a measly 2-6 ATS, 3-5 straight up. Pelicans have been just a money-making machine this year, 20-13 overall. I think they get this one done. So I'm going to lean towards New Orleans. And I agree. Give me Milwaukee laying there. Giannis is back. No Giannis, no Buck. With Giannis, I can look at the Bucks, and I like this spot for them. It's also a revenge game because they lost the last game they played against the Wizards, the 1st of December. So they should be motivated in this one. I kind of want to see Giannis continue on this little villain role he was on. We saw him dunk at the end of the game They were mad at him. And then he came out. He said, "What's our record?" Shut up. I kind of like that. I want villain Giannis. That's what I want. And I think they beat up on the Wizards. So give me the Bucks, laying the 11. And then y'all know I'm on the cover buddies. I know they haven't been the same team. 17-16 ATS this season. They let me down the other night. Of course, they're overrated and overvalued. Of course, the books were going to let us continue to bang them over the head like we have over the past couple seasons. This line last year would have been 9.5, and they would have won the game by 12. You know what I mean? And it's a team that won 54 games by double digits last year. The books have just extended their prices up this year. They just not going to continue to let us beat them over the head. They're still the best team in the NBA. You just got to pick your spots. I'm going to lean towards the Thunder. Big number. I think they covered them. The reason I like it is because they lost to the Blazers first game of the season. So I still think they got that in the first time they played them this season. So I still think they kind of got that in the back of their mind. Like, watch this.
Yeah, that was their only loss for a while.
Yep. But all right, y'all. That's it. That's all. We did it. We covered everything under the sun, man. College hoops, college basketball, college football, NHL, NBA. Last day of 2025, man. Looking to close it out on a good note. Chris, what you got going on today over at PickDawgz Premium?
Yeah, still putting in some premiums right now, but I have my 10-star college football big play that's on the board still. I'm going to have a standalone play from college hoops, NBA, NHL. Also going to have multi-pick packages, but the best value is to hop on long-term, especially today. We're going high volume. But you can also pair me up with Jay, Tony, use that multi-capper promotion. But right now, I also got a special for until midnight where you can get a great price on my week-long or yearly pass. But use that promo code PICK at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase, whatever you choose to do.
Hop on with the franchise. Continue to kick the crap out of the books. Tony T, what you got going on?
Yeah, best bets on the board today from college football as well as the NBA. So get on board with me over at Pick Dawgz. Long subscription, the way to go. Hey, that 7-day pass got you covered here for the bowl games, bowl playoffs, as well as the NFL as we close out the NFL regular season. So get on board with me and match up with your favorite cappers with Chris and Jay on the multi-capper promotion.
There you go. Hop on with Tony T over at PickDawgz Premium. For me today, I think I got 4 plays in total. I got 1 from college football, 1 from college basketball, 2 from the NBA. So 4 for me today. Just looking to make some money today, looking to close the year out on the right note, and looking to start 2026 off on the right foot. So new month, new goals, new year, new opportunities. That's what I got going on. Hop on with me. Let's make some money today. Continue to kick the crap out of the books. It's parlay time, man. Parlay. Chris, what we doing?
We're going same game parlay. You kind of inspired me to do something here. So it's a 3-leg same game parlay from that Raptors Nuggets game. I never thought I'd say that because considering everything that's happened. But hear me out. $10 pays out $2,300. It's Scotty Barnes, 16 plus rebounds. Jamal Murray, 5 threes, and Jamal Murray, 40 points.
I like it. Tony T, you got a parlay for the folk?
I have a parlay here. I'm going to go ahead and take Duke college football laying the 3. I'm going to take Georgetown plus the points against St. John's. And I will take the Charlotte Hornets plus the points against the Golden State Warriors.
I will also take the Charlotte Hornets plus the points against the Golden State Warriors. I will take Vanderbilt straight up on the money line. And I will take Texas and lay the 6. I see a 6 now. So it's under that.
Oh, wow.
I see a 6 pop
Yes,
up.
it's coming up. Just popped up.
There we go. So give me that. Give me those 3. Parlay them up. We'll see what happens. I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach. Cheese.
You know who also woke up and felt the cheesiest?
Yeah.
Ed Cooley.
It really did.
Missed it short, and a Xavier escapes.
I guess. But
Coolio felt like a Fulio. That's all.
I'm sorry. Every time Ed Cooley comes up on that clip is going to just be in the back of my mind, just pelting a 4-year-old with a water bottle.
That's it. That's all, y'all. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Smash the like button for us. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll see y'all tomorrow. New year, new month, new goals, new opportunities. Chris, any final words before we get out of here?
Cheese.
Tony, any final words?
Everybody have a happy new year, and looking forward to tomorrow's college football playoff slate, 3 games.
Yes, sir. Me as well. So we'll be here to break it down. See y'all then. We out here.